let's get back into it. We will return to Adam. Adam, you are in your studio. You have a plan to reconvene with the rest of the crew in the cafeteria. Before that, your goal is to, as fast as you possibly can, create at least a decoy, but possibly a whole, real, new Basilisk that you will then use to say, hey, one left over, gotta put it in the vault, and use it as a decoy, whether it's real or not. So, you've limited time. You have all the supplies in your studio. How are you going about this?
Well, I think Adam is gonna grab some acrylic paint and fucking just splatters and smears and just doesn't matter. Just put something on the square piece of paper that you scan into the machine for it to actually make it volatile. Yes. Going ham.
Does this look like the original Basilisk image?
No. This looks messy. Most basilisks are like Illustrator, vector, perfectly precise, geometric, almost like mid-century art kind of stuff.
Yeah, okay.
But as far as this one, this is a Pollock. This is a Percentile. This is paint on canvas.
Cool. Okay, yeah, I see what you're going for. So normally, yes, very geometric, very regimented, very lots of sort of precise intersecting lines and shapes and elements to it. And you have done something that is more of a Pollock. So, let's have a roll from you to see what you have made, essentially, in the limited time that you have available. I think you are. This could go a bunch of ways. You're either maneuvering around as fast as you can to get what you need and get it on the page. You are tinkering with your art supplies to put this thing together. You might be studying your memory of how the original or the real basilisks look. As best you can. If you are, you said you're doing this pretty analog, pretty traditional media, right? So you're not operating any kind of technical equipment in order to make this, right? Okay, yeah. So I'd say study, tinker, maneuver.
Use.
Yeah, those are probably the options. Okay, study. Okay, so what you are doing is you are studying your memory of the way basilisks are constructed to attempt a sort of hand-drawn recreation that you can pass off as a new one. Cool. All right. We're still very much in action roll territory.
Yes.
This isn't against anybody yet. So you're not down any dice, but for levels. But I think this is a bit of a desperate move on your part.
Yeah, this is definitely
so you are going to be rolling in a desperate situation. You're down 1d6 for that. Mark experience, of course, for rolling in a desperate situation. And then you can see if there's some way that you can add dice back into the pool if you would like. Take stress, take a devil's bargain.
I will do stress again. I'll just take another stress.
Okay, great. So you're taking 2 stress for 1 additional die. Okay, if you say so.
Hey,
You say so.
there you go. Or study. That's what I said.
Yep, study.
A 6 and a 5, and we don't talk about that one though.
All right, cool. So with a 6, you create something that is not only convincing as a basilisk. You have in the 15 minutes that you have thrown this together, actually created something with an effect. What happens when you put this thing down on, let's say you have an easel in there or a drawing table, and step back and look at it?
So the regular basilisks are so precise, and they're meant to elicit a specific reaction in the brain. But this is messy. So I think, normally when you look at a basilisk, you kind of get a little, nauseous. But then the thing happens, right? I think
there's sort of like this, and depending on how powerful it is, right? You have a slight warning period, right? Where you might begin to feel physically a little bad, and then whatever is going to happen happens. The really dangerous ones, that period is extremely, extremely short. The early ones that you worked on, that period is pretty long.
I think I'm open to suggestions from the crew.
Yeah, okay. What do folks think? What effect does this new basilisk have?
Said this one is less precise and more chaotic, so you should lean into that. It invokes the more primal chaotic emotions in the one who looks at it. I think it makes them more violent.
Rationality.
Yeah. It's you have done something that is a little bit, just a touch, a little bit like a visual venom serum, right? And I think we can actually what's our version of the venom serum colored? I think, is it usually green in the comics?
Usually green. I also like red venom. Red venom's fun.
Yeah.
Up to y'all.
Like cherry red.
Yeah, so you've got these Mountain Dew Code Red splashes of color. This very unnatural neon red. Yes?
Wait, if there's Mountain Dew Code Red Venom, does that fall into it that there is the rarest form of all, Baja Blast Venom?
Yeah, and we will be exploring that in depth in a future arc.
In season 3.
Yeah.
Cool.
We'll have Bane explain everything.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay. So yeah, this sort of hypes up the aggressive centers of the brain. This that sort of primal rage, anger, violence. Adam, how does that manifest for you?
I think Adam's already a little stressed. And the stress of oh god, I need to get somewhere. And it transitions in fucking his ass and kind of punch him in his stupid little crooked nose, and his purple glasses aren't even gonna fit right when they're gonna be lodged inside of his cranium. Just like more physical violence.
Yeah, and you can feel your blood boiling, Adam, as you think about the injustice of this this little like worm of a man who thinks he's so clever and lords it over everyone, and he doesn't know shit about shit, and you do. You're the one who did the work. You're the one who's clever, and he's taking that away from you for no fucking reason, none at all. And you grab is it what'd you do it on, like a piece of paper? Is it on a board? What's the medium?
It's on just like stock paper.
Great. So you grab this paper ferociously. You know, you're sort of wrinkling the corners, and you roll it up into a tube, and just shaking with rage at this point, you walk to the door, slam it open, and march out into the hallway. Let's get a fortune roll from you, Adam. I want to see how long this lasts. I think we are looking at your...
Let's see.
It feels like your resolve rating, a fortune roll with your resolve rating, because that's sort of your force of will, personality, right?
Yeah. You ready? A 5, a 6, and a 1. Nice.
Okay, cool. So with a 6, again, I will allow you the choice here. Does this wear off very quickly after you stop looking at it, or does the effect linger? Is that hype state kind of going to linger for you?
This is the RP bitch in me. I'm gonna make it linger.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. So, So the glance, the looking at it is quick, but then your like adrenal gland kicking on, right? That is going to last for some time for anybody who looks at this image. And so we see Adam storming down this sterile corridor of Riddler's base, this rolled up paper tube in hand, stalking towards a much more aggressive job than the one that you walked in here with in mind. Back to the reception area. Ed, Olly, Jacky, you are, the three of you are standing in this reception area on the green and purple carpet next to the reception desk. There are two figures in green and purple suits, respectively, slumped over on the reception desk. And Ed, you are looking up into the corner of the room, dead into the lens of a security camera that caught the whole thing. What do you do?
Well, and I rush over to, I assume there is a computer on the desk, the reception desk?
Yeah, for sure. They have they have a computer terminal there.
Awesome. Can I don't know, can I try to hack it?
Yeah, sure. What's your goal?
My primary goal, I think, is to see if I can get some sort of like a lay of the land. And then secondary goal, lay of the land to maybe see if there's a security office. Because I think that's faster than, and also, figure out where the break room is. That.
Great. Okay, so you're trying to get a map.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. All right. So you are going to Ed, you kind of like swing around the desk. And go for the computer. Are you saying anything as you start typing?
Security cameras. We're hot.
Damn it. Is there a way we can loop the footage?
I can try from the computer, but I feel like that. I guess I can try, but I feel like
it's coming right now.
Yeah, we might have to go to a security office. I was going to try and get a map, but I can see if I can try and access the footage first. Yeah, why don't I do that? So...
Yeah, you can certainly try to do both at once. Though accomplishing both with one roll is just going to be a little more complicated. You'll have to get more success to do it.
Okay.
So you're tinkering with the computer. You are against Riddler's security, which is level 2. You are level 1. You're down 1 to start. And this is a little desperate. This is a bit of a desperate situation, Ed. So you're going to be down 2 from your tinker rating.
All right. I got this.
Do you want to pay some stress? Do you want to take a devil's bargain?
Do you
want to ask for assistance?
What is the devil's bargain?
Devil's bargain will be footsteps in the nearby hall. There's one door, or one doorway, that leads out of this area and deeper into the base. If you take the devil's bargain, somebody is coming.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Got you.
That sounds spicy.
Yeah, I'll help you here.
Jacky's got it. And then, I guess, can I also ask for help?
Yeah.
Assistance?
Yeah,
I don't know what that would look like.
Jackie had a bit of a suggestion for you about looping the footage.
And
Jackie, if you want to pay 1 stress, you can kick an assist.
Yeah, I have an ability that lets me pay less stress when I help you if I can talk you through it. And since I said it out loud, we're going to call that the letter of the law.
Valid. Yep. So you have 1 from the devil's bargain. You have 1 from Jackie.
Ooh, okay. 6, a 4, and a 3.
Okay, cool. So with a 6, you are definitely able to do both things. So Ed, you buckle down, right? Your fingers are flying over the keyboard. Here, we see the sort of terminal view, right, with the inputs, and you're just like code, path, code, dot. We see a window pop up that has a view of you hacking the computer from the corner of the room. You put in a couple of parameters, and we see the timestamp roll back, and then that little piece of footage start looping. And then you're continuing to blaze through, and a couple
hack
of
the dash and
dash
the code,
and a couple of schematics pop up in windows on the side of the screen. I think you get a schematic of this floor, and you have enough time to identify where you are, where the cafeteria is, and where the security office is.
Okay, we're good. We're good to go.
Great. And
I hold up my hand for high fives.
I think like Jackie gives you a high five, but maybe around that time she's starting to hear some footsteps, so it's like high five without looking at you, and maybe we just miss it.
Close enough.
Yeah. And y'all hear heavy footsteps in the corridor, and I think the 3 of you turn to see a figure filling frame, the door frame here. This is one of the guards. This is one of the bodyguards from earlier.
And his code name be full stop.
Yeah. Do we want to say this is a new one? Okay, so yes, this is a new one. What does this person look like? They're big. We know this.
He's enormous. Like, we're talking kind of like Sophia Gigante from Long Halloween kind of build, like just a tank. It's not her, but she gets like side eyes from people on the street who think it's her. But she has a different nose shape.
Did we establish the code name for this?
Full stop.
Person? Okay, it's full
yeah.
stop. All right.
It's just a period.
Okay.
I
So
was trying
full
to think of
stop
one for a period.
is
I was thinking if
a
we
giant
didn't do that, I
woman.
was going to suggest ampersand because.
Cool.
Oh boy, I'm gonna take a defensive stance in front of you guys.
You got this, Jacky. Woo.
Yeah, so full
Listen.
stop fills the door frame, sort of raises her, like cracks her knuckles, and you can see, muscles like tensing under this suit. When somebody extremely muscular is wearing a suit, but you can still tell that they're ripped as fuck. That is the person that you see here. And she says, "What's going on in here then?"
All right. Why don't we just calm down, okay?
I'm cool as a cucumber, sweetheart. Who are you?
You don't need to know that. I can't imagine that working here you have any love for the little guy. Just pretend you never saw us.
This is a wild gambit, Jacky.
The gamble is that everybody hates the Riddler.
The gamble is that everybody hates the Riddler, and that I'm not afraid to pop off if I have to. But Jacky's trying something new this time, guys. She's trying.
This is absolutely wild. Yeah, Ed, what are you doing to assist with this?
Oh God, I don't even know. Look, full cards on the table. I got full access to the system right here. Do you want to raise? Because I can probably put that in for you.
Absolutely wild. Yeah, I think she has sunglasses, which she just sort of like lowers and looks over the top of you, over the top of them at you, Ed. She's just sort of like looking between Ed, Jacky, Olly, the guys unconscious on the desk. Jacky, are you trying to sway her into walking away, or do you feel like you are telling her? Is this a command?
Telling her. It sounds nice, but the second she realizes it's going to go wrong, we're going into fight mode.
Okay, great. Then we're looking at a command roll. I think she's got 3 levels on you.
Holy shit.
No, she doesn't. I'm sorry. She is level 3. Therefore, she has 2 levels on you. So you're down 2.
Oh boy.
And this is desperate. This is absolutely a desperate move. So you're down 3 to start.
Okay.
From your command.
So I'm just down straight
rating.
up. But did I get that assist from Ed?
Ed can pay the stress to give you the assist, so you're back up
Yeah,
one.
I'm doing that.
I've got one now.
Definitely doing that.
And we have stress is on the. You can push yourself. That's
Can I
on the
push
table.
myself? Yeah, I will push myself as well to get
Okay,
my
2
full
stress.
command back, which is 2.
Okay, great, and you're back up to 2.
Okay. 3 and a 1. Not great.
Oh fuck. Oh.
well. I talked. I
no.
tried to do the whole talking thing. Time for fists.
Yeah. Yeah. So she locks eyes with you, Ed, and says, "Oh, you got access to the system, eh? Well,
That was a joke. I know.
I can fix that." And she goes forward. Ed bodily grabs you with 2 hands, and she is going to lift you up, Ed, and hurl you across the room. And you
Oh.
slam into one of the concrete planters in the corner of the room. Ed, you have. We're finally engaging the
Oh no.
the revised harm system. This is moderate harm. So this is 1 box of moderate harm.
Okay, cool. And sorry, Ed's not usually in combat. So does that mean I fill the minor boxes too,
No.
or
No,
just 1
no.
box of
So
moderate?
you are just taking the 1 box of moderate harm.
Oh
yeah.
no, that's not
You
good.
can roll to resist this. That's an option.
Okay. Do I have to pay stress for that?
Yes.
Okay.
But you will
I'll take the
roll,
harm.
and then it's 6 stress minus whatever the highest in the roll is.
Ugh, I have 4 pips of stress left. I think I'll just take the harm.
Okay. So Ed gets thrown across the room, and Jacky, as the other one who spoke, she is advancing on you immediately, and she just balls up a huge fist and just socks you across the jaw. You are also going to take 1 box of moderate harm, Jacky. And you are sent. You're just.
I am gonna try to
reeling.
resist it. No, I'm gonna resist
Okay.
this. Yeah.
Okay.
Do we just roll 1 dice for that, or what am I
You are going
resisting
to be
with?
resisting with your prowess. So
Okay,
down
perfect.
your prowess column.
That's straight 3 down the line. That's a good shot.
Yeah.
I'll
This
take
is
it.
just you just.
All
have
right.
the
That's
power
already.
to
I already got a
this.
6 on the first 2 dice that I rolled. So.
Okay, great. So you can resist without consequence. We're going to take it down from moderate harm to what's I actually even forget what I wrote. What's the first
Minor.
one? Minor harm. Yes. So you're taking 1 box of minor harm. Yeah. So she slugs you full into the jaw, and you take it like a boxer, Jacky. You roll with the punch, and you come back up. You might have just a little bit of a split lip.
Yeah. Okay. My turn now. It didn't have to be this way.
And I
This is gonna
can
be
I
interesting.
interject in a way to help?
Yeah.
Like, I think Jacky says that, and then Ollie's just gonna try to peg her in the head with the clipboard, like throw it like a frisbee.
I like
Okay.
that.
Jacky literally.
Oh, you're muted.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, well, you didn't hear my knuckles.
Jackie's
cracking.
like getting
Um,
ready, and then from behind Jacky, just bang.
Yeah, well, that's the plan. Yeah. Jackie's over here
No,
having a
that's-
big moment,
that's
and then Ollie's
perfect.
just like, yeet.
That's perfect.
Yep.
You've given me a distraction. Jacky is she's skidded back just a little bit. She's popping back up. She is gonna do something a bit different than her normal style here. She's not brawling so much as she springs forward and seems to be centering herself before. She needs a lot of momentum to get this person. So she sees like that concrete desk, and she sees the wall, and she's like making a little bit of mental math and clocking it before she runs and build up enough momentum to run like on the wall, like skidding over it, and then come so she can get right up there and bam, like get her right in the face too, but with the goal of also like swinging up behind her, like on her back, and like getting her into a chokehold.
Okay, I'm gonna say you can do one or the other. So you wall run and you leap through the air, and you can either like sock her, or you can wrap around and get into the chokehold hanging.
Let me put a little more spice on that. It almost looks for a second that she's going to go for the obvious, heavy brawler boxer style punch before she almost shifts in midair. It's a lightning quick thing, but it's almost like she thought of something else or is remembering something else and grabs her instead for that chokehold to get her down.
Fascinating. Cool. All right. So you are you're either attacking her or you are maneuvering along the wall. So I think
it's still an attack. It's in favor of the attacking.
Yeah.
But you can tell me if I'm not.
No.
Obviously, that is my better stat.
Again, like ultimate choice of what to roll is player.
Okay.
In this game.
Yeah. That I will do that.
Okay, great. So you are attacking. She has you by 2 levels, so you're down 2 to start. I think you're in a better position, so this is not desperate. And you get 1 extra from Olly. Olly paid the stress for the clipboard distraction.
Yeah. 1 or 2.
Good. 1 to aid. Yeah. 1 to help.
I don't want to blow all my stress here, so I'm going to take these 2 dice. I'm going to do this.
Okay.
I'm going to do it.
Okay, and y'all should know I have given Full Stop a 6 clock.
Okay.
She's going to be extremely... She is a tough opponent.
That's cool. What happens with double 6s, though?
Well, that's a critical success. And in that case, you are going to fill double the number of items that you normally would on a clock. So a 6 would normally be 2, so you're gonna fill 4. That's tremendous. Great. Okay, so
woohoo! If only I had that when I was talking to her.
Yeah. That is a good roll. So what happens is, Jacky, you start taking this run. You jump up, you wall run across this corrugated concrete. It's great. It's perfect. Has just the right amount of grip under your boots. I think you're probably wearing.
I'm always wearing boots.
And you push off the concrete in the wall run, and you're going in from the side to go into the chokehold. The clipboard comes spinning out from behind you, and Full Stop has to dodge to her left, right, to avoid the clipboard, but that gives you the perfect opening to jump in there and get into the hold. And I think because this was so good, you actually are going to like take her. She's immediately like grabbing onto your arm around there, and she is going to fall forward down to her knees. Jacky, she is about to. You are in front of this concrete desk, and she is about to whip herself back and slam you between her muscly bulk and this solid concrete into the desk. Olly, Ed, what are you doing?
I have 1 comment, which is hot. Second comment, I think Olly threw that clipboard and is already in motion as this is going down.
Yeah, for sure.
But Mattie, do you got something?
Not really. Can I try and distract her, like, with my words?
Yeah, for sure. we can let's see what Ed has to say, and then you can kick a help die over to Olly on their action. Does that sound cool?
Yeah. I think like clutching his side, he's like he staggers over to the computer and he's like, well, I wanted to give you a raise, but I guess I'll just have to fucking fire you. Good luck getting the fucking Riddler to remember your own fucking name and face.
Ed's mad. Yeah, Ed, and you're like, you know, you're sort of like limping across the room back to the computer as you're saying this. You're messed up. You look for I don't want to say the first time in your life, but this is certainly a rare moment where like you can see just this glimpse of badass Ed under the veneer of dad Ed. You just get that light that glimpse of like the kind of like Liam Neeson dad that Ed could be
One day
if he put his mind to it. Cool. So you're saying this, Olly. What are you doing?
Olly is going to Ollie's just gonna run over and I think just try to kick her in the kidneys.
Yeah, sure. So I mean, this sounds like a very straightforward attack. You are attacking her. Yeah, down your attack rating. You're down 2. You have 1 from Ed, and if you pay that 1 stress, you can kick the extra die over. Do you want to add any additional?
What would a devil's bargain be, David?
Oh gosh.
we have to stop. We have to stop.
I will never stop.
Never stop.
Yeah, a devil's bargain. All right, I'm gonna give you a nasty one. The devil's bargain will be, you I'm trying to figure out how to phrase this for Olly. The devil's bargain is going to be that this fight is going to lose you enough time that getting into Ace Chemical proper it's not going to be impossible, but it will set you a very, very limited amount of time for that part of it.
No, I'll push myself like a normal human being. That
Okay.
gets me back up to 3 dice, so fuck you.
Okay.
Devil's
3's
bargains
good.
that involve your significant other villainous partner. I wouldn't know anything what that feels like.
That is a 5, a 5, and a 3.
Okay, mixed success. So you're gonna get another. You're definitely gonna get another tick on the clock. But we're trading harm, and you are not able to do anything to intercept her move, her next move to Jacky. Yeah, I think the way this is gonna happen is Olly, you come in from the side, boot to the kidney. You hear her, and she is going to with one hand, Olly, just sort of swipe out to the side and slam you into the concrete wall paneling on the side. I think we see like little chips. There's like a little puff of concrete chips as you slam into the side here. 1 moderate harm coming at you, and then almost in the same motion is going to rear back and slam Jacky between herself and the concrete desk. 1 moderate harm coming at you, Jacky.
I will be rolling to resist.
Okay, great. You are going to roll with your prowess.
That is a 6, a 5, and a 3.
Okay, great. So you are down to 1 minor harm as you just sort of scrape your you put out a hand, Olly, and you sort of scrape it along the concrete.
Oh, I could resist this, but then I would fill my minor harm boxes. But if I take the moderate harm, I don't fill any boxes. And I think that's what I'm going to do.
The calculus of the game has come into play.
This is exactly what I did last season. You gotta spread the harm to the different boxes, so I'm going to take this.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. So you Jacky, you just get you get the wind just absolutely knocked out of your lungs. You feel your the back ribs bruise, and you lose that grip on her. And as she rises again from kneeling position, she, I think, thinks Olly is a slightly bigger threat because she can tell that she only pushed you off for a second, whereas Jacky, she really slammed you. So she is so she is going to turn to Olly and will reach forward as you sort of recover from the wall, grab you by your collar. And you are now near the metal elevator doors, and she is going to try to essentially take you and just like ragdoll style slam your head into the elevator doors.
I want to.
Oh, go ahead.
I want to sweep the leg. She took her eyes off me. That is a bad idea.
Yeah.
I'm immediately, even though it hurts like a motherfucker, Jacky is trained enough to ignore those while the adrenaline's going. And she is going to get as low as possible and literally skate a leg out, like across like her two legs in a bid to trip her.
Okay.
So she drops you and hopefully like gears either you, Olly, or any one of us to slam down on her head.
Okay.
Also, for the record, David, I did remember to read my goddamn character sheet. And I do have the Tenacious special ability, which reduces incoming harm by 1 severity.
Great. Meaning you actually came out of that one free and clear.
Yeah, I get a little cosmetic scuffing.
Yep.
I'm no longer near mint.
Yeah. All right. Cool. Jacky. Yeah. Let's. I think you're rolling to attack.
Yep.
Attack rating. You're down 2. I think this is a little desperate because you're trying to get this done quickly before she can just absolutely concuss the heck out of Olly.
Yeah, I'm gonna push myself.
So you're down 3 to start. Okay. 2 stress. Push yourself, and you're back up to 1.
You can't take a devil's bargain and push yourself, right?
No, you cannot.
Okay, yeah, no, I'm gonna push myself.
All right.
Oh, a 6.
All right. A 6 is gonna do it. So you are not you're not filling the clock because you specifically said I am setting this up for somebody else. But you do successfully sweep. You manage to pop up. You sweep the leg, and as Olly, as Full Stop is about to just absolutely like horizontal pile drive you into this elevator door, she suddenly like skews to the side. And falls to the ground, puts out a hand, has one hand still on your collar, but puts out a hand and is back down kind of on the ground. And her next move is she is about to slam you up into the door because she has lost her balance in the slamming motion. I want to pop back to Ed for a second. Ed, what do you do in this moment?
I'm trying to get her fired, man.
You were legitimately trying to get her fired.
You're actually doing that.
Oh, but unless I can also maybe intimidate her, like, by... So I am actually trying to get her fired, but, you know, like, finding her, like, file, like, and then just, like, reading out her full-ass name and, you know, location and business title and being like, okay, I know fucking everything about you. You don't know shit about me. Like,
yeah, that is very good.
Does the Riddler have an actual HR department?
Oh, for sure.
I mean,
yes,
absolutely.
Oh god.
yes. The Riddler has benefits. You need somebody to coordinate
Manage
those benefits. Yeah.
Oh, I want a detailed
okay, so
explanation
Ed-
of every villain's benefits program so I can compare and contrast. Thank you.
Gotta
Bane,
consider
you get to
your
sleep in the
options.
sewers.
Ed,
Oh, good.
Yeah, with Bane, you get to sleep in the sewers. In the dark. There's no run. There's the only running water is sewer water.
Oh, good.
So
There's
not
no
great.
down there. Okay. Yeah. So what am I? What,
yeah, I think this is actually hacking into a separate system from anything that you've hacked into currently. So you're going
All
to
right.
tinker with the you are going to tinker with the computer again here. Start with your tinker rating. You're down 1 because you're up against a system that outranks you by 1. And let's get real. This is a desperate move to do this in time. Like you're starting this as as Olly does that kidney kick.
Okay.
You have minimal time. So desperate situation. So you're down 2.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I have now 3 pips of stress left, so I think I cannot push myself.
Please don't.
Yeah. I guess what's the devil's bargain?
What's the devil's bargain? Oh my god. What's the devil's bargain?
This person is one step removed from someone in your family.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, but that's actually super fucking
That's
funny.
extremely good. Yeah.
No.
Yeah,
Damn
but
it.
what
That's
if you have a family
extremely,
barbecue
extremely
in the
good.
future? No. But
It's
what if Full Stop is dating one of your ex-wives?
Oh, shit.
oh my god.
That's
Yes.
it. That
That's it.
has to be it.
That's
I
the,
mean, I
that's-
gotta take
yeah,
that.
The devil's
I gotta
bargain
take
is
that.
when you pull up her file, you see spouse, and it's one of your exes.
Oh. Okay.
Okay, we're making a
That's
note
a
of that.
spicy meatball. Oh, it's so good.
Damn it. Fuck. Okay, this is actually... Oh, damn it. Why did it have to be her? Come on. It's a 6. 6 and a 3.
A 6. Okay. Cool. It works. So, yeah. So you're like narrating what you're doing, and she looks over to you, Ed, with you can see her sunglasses have been jostled. You can see her eyes. She looks over to you with confusion and horror, and then you hit the terminate button.
Oh.
And she is wiped from Riddler's HR database. Olly,
Fuck you. It's probably one of the ex-wives that, like,
Sorry, I was busy
Was
writing fan
yeah,
fiction.
and
super
you're
not
like
cool with him
you're like
working for the
leaning
Riddler.
around. You're like Ed. You're like leaning around from behind the computer, like over one of these slumped over unconscious guys, just like giving her the finger, right?
I cough up some blood, but
All right,
Amazing.
Olly, what are you doing? you're gonna have
taking advantage of
extra. You were gonna have 2 extra dice to whatever this is for Jacky, for Jacky's maneuver and Ed's distraction.
I'm just gonna roll with no modifications then, because I'm back up to 3 dice.
Okay, what does this look like? What are you doing?
Also, my headcanon is that she's really into smoking, like smoking meat, like barbecue.
Okay,
you're just building. You're doing like you're doing build a girlfriend over there.
Look, you introduced this character, and I was like, "Whoops, got a crush." Whoops.
Sorry.
Hopper wants to climb this lady like a tree.
Sorry.
I think just going in for an elbow to the side of the head.
Okay.
Like, just trying to absolutely, like, we need to end this.
Yeah.
That is not ideal. That is a 4, a 3, and a 1.
Okay. So, 4 is mixed success. So, I think we're trading harm again here. So, Olly, what happens is, so Jacky sweeps the leg. She goes down. She does manage to slam your head into the elevator door. Like the brushed metal dents under the impact of your skull. Your bowler hat. Well, no, you had the bow tie.
I have the bow tie.
Yes.
My bow tie goes flying off.
Your bow tie is goes askew. 1 box of moderate harm.
Reduced to minor
as previously
harm.
Established. That's down to 1 minor for you.
I'd like to say
then...
that after getting smacked against the wall and his hat getting knocked off, Ed has made sure to put the hat back on.
Yes, yeah. Ed definitely has the bowler hat at a rakish angle. And Olly, as you come back out, she's turning back in Ed's direction to listen to what Ed is saying, and then she realizes too late that she hasn't hit you as hard as she thought she did. Turns back to you. We get oh bloody hell, and the elbow right to bam the nose. And she just reels back, eyes crossed, and slumps backwards onto her back on the floor.
Fuck yeah! I go to high five Olly. Oh, muted.
Olly like kind of stumbles up right after getting cracked on the head, and it does gives Ed a high five.
Yeah, she's married to my ex-wife.
That's your outlaw?
Yeah.
Weird thing to high five.
Is everyone okay? Jacky says while holding her ribcage.
No, absolutely not. Something is definitely broken.
Okay. Not exactly what I wanted to hear. And now there are 3 bodies we need to hide.
I think
we ain't
hiding shit. I think we just gotta go.
Okay, you got the camera on a loop, and we'll see if there's some bandages of ibuprofen in the break room or something.
Yeah,
you're sure that you're okay? You got a little intense there.
Yeah, I don't know. Just like being slammed against a wall, like, oh, like the blood's pumping, and I'm. That really hurt.
Yeah, it sucks. But
how do you do this? This is why I'm always. What? You do this? How?
Years of practice, Ed.
God. Oh. Okay.
Still not great. Do you need any help or something?
No. I'll. Let's just get to where we're going. Let's just get to where we're going, and I'll be good.
Yeah, let's try not to get into any more scrapes.
And Ed, you're sort of having this conversation like as you're going back around to the computer, and now you have to reloop the footage to cover the enormous fight that you just had. But you go through that. Give everybody the thumbs up. And we see the 3 of you book it. down the hallway.
Olly wants to
Yeah.
search the unconscious people before we go for any sort of security cards or
Okay.
probably
Yeah,
all
sure.
goddamn puzzles and codes. But
Yeah, the
in case
Riddler
there's
doesn't
any-
go much in for security cards.
any weapons, any snacks, any
Yeah,
all the various.
Any
accoutrements.
smoked meats on Full Stop?
I would like a snack.
Yeah. Well, you're all barreling towards snacks. Don't worry. Do not worry. Olly, let's just do a fortune roll for this, I think, with your study rating.
I have no study rating. It's with disadvantage.
Yep. If you have no rating, it's
Great.
disadvantage.
And that I rolled a 6 and a 2 because life is pain.
Okay, a 2. That's a failure. So you as Ed is finishing up the loop, and Jacky is kind of trying to stand back up, Olly, you're just quickly sort of like pawing through like the breast pockets of the jackets, any back pockets. You find nothing of use to you. In her left breast pocket, Full Stop has a piece of homemade jerky, which is wrapped in a little plastic baggie. That's what you find.
I would like to steal her sunglasses.
Oh yeah. So yeah, you just sort of like, oh well, whatever, and you take the sunglasses off her face and tuck them into a pocket. The consequence for the negative roll is I have this clock. It says detected on it. Thus far, y'all have been lucky enough not to tick any marks on this, but with a failure, I'm going to tick a mark on the detected clock.
Fortunate.
And you have obviously left some sort of evidence behind that somebody can stumble across to become aware of your presence in this facility.
I also picked my clipboard back up.
Yeah, Olly, you pick the clipboard back up, tuck it under your arm, and we see the three of you head down the hallway. Ed, phone out, navigating with the map that you have now downloaded of this level.
But do you think I'm gonna get a bruise? This hurts.
I don't want to alarm you, but it's gonna be bad.
Oh, fuck. Jacky, what the fuck? How do you do this?
Cut 2. The door of the break room opens, and Adam walks in. Tell us about the break room / cafeteria here at Riddler HQ. Off the bat, I'm imagining a bit of a large, low-ceilinged space. I think there is a polished concrete floor. Here we have this, this sort of recurring, this sort of grid of diffuse lights that covers the entire ceiling here. There are a number of built-in, I think, tables. They're like these sort of almost like brutalist, like concrete tables with plastic, multicolored, purple and green plastic backed chairs throughout the space. And of course, the wall of vending machines. What else do we see in here?
You see, so Riddler loves to constantly check his employees, know what they're doing.
Yes.
So everything that should be labeled is instead coded, not in like numerical senses, but like a very Riddlerly like if you want like condiments, like salt and pepper and sauces and things, there's like the whole riddle about salt.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay. Cool. Right. So yeah, you have there's like a side counter, right, that has a condiment station, but all of the dispensers are just opaque plastic. They are all green and purple, and they are unlabeled except for like a there's like a poem on one in like a label maker, that's been printed out from like a label maker. On another there is like a there's like an image there's like a Sudoku on one of them, right? And you're somehow supposed to figure out what it is from there.
Makes me actually angry.
Next to the condiment station, the vending machines, right? There's this big bank of vending machines. But again, they are all completely unlabeled. Like the front of the machines are, it's like the soft drink machines where you would have like a full soft drink logo panel, right? But these are images that I think DotDotDot you probably designed, right?
Yeah.
And each one has some sort of like a scene or something abstract or a poster, or they're all different, and they make no immediate reference that anyone can see to the interior contents of the vending machine. And all of the buttons are like they're just like color coded, or they have a label next to it that has something that's
like a keyword or something.
Yeah, right. And this changes constantly, and you never know when. And it is the only way to get food, unless you
like
go outside
lab
of
rats,
the base.
Jesus. Yeah.
I mean, you can go outside.
You can bring your own lunch.
Yeah, you can bring your own lunch. That's fine. But if you want anything from inside and you didn't plan ahead, and you don't want to risk going out of the base and potentially having the elevator code change in the middle of the day, which happens all the time, you're stuck.
Yeah.
So
so I walk in and no one's there.
I was about to ask, is it empty or are there people here?
Just want one accountant.
Okay, great. I mean, it's got to be our previously established
Percentile.
established character Percentile. Yeah.
So DotDotDot like boom, swings open the door.
Well, hey there, Adam. How you doing? And Bill calls from Percentile calls from across the room.
Behind? Did you see any weird people who aren't supposed to be here?
Well, any weird people who aren't supposed to be here?
Like not in uniform.
Not recently. Do we have a security breach there?
You lied to me?
Adam, buddy, what's going on there?
I gotta go. It's too stressful. I can't do this. Bye. He just storms out.
Oh fuck.
Oh, that boy's under a lot of stress. And he like takes a bite of some absolutely mysterious, like the packaging is just purple granola bar or something. You cannot tell what it is at all. So Adam, you turn around and you're headed back out, and of course you turn right into Ed and Olly and Jacky, who are arriving at this moment.
Hey, whoa.
Oh my god, where the fuck have you been?
Where the fuck have we been? What are you talking about? We had to find a different route in.
I'm trying my best. This was not going to plan. This is all fucking topsy-turvy.
Okay, all right, take a breath. Take a breath, okay?
Let's...
It's fine. We can
Okay,
still do
it's
this thing, but I would suggest that we up our timetable just a little bit. All right, because I don't
Okay,
know
I'm
how
just
long it's
gonna-
going to
I'm
be
just
until
gonna go
people find the
find-
3 bodies that we left by the elevator.
Yeah, also hack into the security system and fire full stop and
Okay, fire full stop.
well,
long
she
story.
beat the shit out of me.
God, you guys, that's. She has such a nice life. Okay, whatever. Okay. I gotta go talk to get the. I made a basilisk. I gotta put it in the vault. I gotta talk to Enigma.
Oh, whoa! You just made a bat a
I
hole.
just made one. I don't know what it does. I just made it so I could put something in.
Okay, all right. That's good. That's actually well, it's not good, but you know, it's relatively speaking for what we need to
It's
do.
not
That's
good.
I mean, I everything that you've told me about these things scares the crap out of me. So I mean, outside of that, yes, good on you. Great idea. Get it into the vault. But if you could just, you know, some deep breathing might be helpful in this situation. We're still in it. It's all fine. Go talk to who you need to talk to. Where do you want us to go?
I talked to Enigma. I'm gonna go to the vault.
Yep.
I'm gonna meet you back at the yellow brick road. Where that is?
What?
The yellow stairs that are right in front of the elevator you took to get in.
Okay, got it.
Oh,
Oh my god, you don't
Alright,
even
we
know.
can do
There were
this.
fucking the first day you had to
Wait.
decode instructions for how to get inside of the building, and if you didn't make it, you were fired. It didn't. Whatever.
Okay, yeah, you go do your thing. We're gonna meet you by the elevator.
Outside of the elevator at the yellow steps. We're just
Okay.
gonna. Oh,
What about the cash? Are we
I'm
grabbing
gonna get the cash
or
when I
no?
go into the vault to drop off the basilisk.
You're gonna do
I
this
don't-
on your own?
You know, I can't walk up to the Riddler with one of y'all and be like, "Hey, I need to get access to the vault."
Right,
It's
what
gonna
if
be.
they-
It's gonna be
hang
too
on a
much.
minute.
It's gonna be too much.
Why did you need us in the first place? If all you could do was go into the vault on your own, there was a
thought
reason.
You guys had other shit to do here.
All right, kid. Listen,
Breathe.
you did a smart thing making this extra basilisk so you can get into the vault. But doing something like that on your own, taking all of that cash out there along with everything else, that's too much for one person, and you seem, I'm sorry to say it, but a little under stressed.
Would be great.
So at least one of us should go with you, just to make sure everything is copacetic.
Fucking Ed, you can hack with me. Come on. You know this place.
I'm I mean, but you're not so good at like fighting, are you? What if we have to get into
No,
another
I can't.
scrape? What
I
if we
can't
just all
fight
go
to save my
together?
life.
Like we can duck into a room, like when like when Enigma, or we can just knock him out. We'll just knock him out.
No, we should do it all together. I think we should do it all together. I think that's great. We're a team bonding experience, or whatever the fuck, right?
Yeah, sure. It'll be an exercise in team building.
that
I have
with
at least
supervillains?
one rib broken, and I'm sorry, but I'm not going anywhere without Jacky.
Olly, how
yeah,
you
if-
doing? Are you holding up?
Look. Breathe.
Yeah.
I know.
Breathing.
I know. Just breathe. We're gonna get out of this fine.
Not
We're
this.
gonna.
I am a supervillain. I can do this. I'm a mastermind. They can't
Okay.
do shit to me.
That's a good mantra to
Yeah,
have.
let's. Yeah, that's great. Remember, slow. Sorry, smooth. Slow is smooth, and smooth is fast.
And when we get into the room, because we're, you know, we can, it's the server room. We can, maybe I can do some digging, and Olly, I don't know what you're looking for, but maybe we can find something like on the main, you know, protected
And,
servers or something.
I'll run interference as needed, but I don't think it's a good idea if I just let you guys walk into this vault on your own. So that was never going to happen. But I'm glad you were able to talk yourself into the right course of action.
Supervillain. I am. Okay.
Okay.
do this.
now-
Olly, I would like to see some sort of roll to see if your words get through to ... and see if that does like calm him a little bit. what do we think this is? Sway? Maybe?
For what?
To see, I want to see if what Olly said, like, cools you off a little bit.
Yeah.
If that's cool with you.
Me roll sway or they roll sway?
Olly would roll sway.
Cool.
Yeah.
I'm open. Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. Cool. This I think can be a proper action roll. So Jacky, you like, if you want, some of what you said could count as help. But that's up to you if you want to pay the stress.
I think that makes sense. Like she's trying to get Adam to breathe
so you
and like
pay,
relax.
Yeah, right. So you can pay 1 stress. Olly,
I won't pay any
sway
stress.
Talk me through talking through.
Well, no, technically everything that I did was talking. So my specific help action that means I don't pay any stress is as long as I can talk through a problem with somebody. I don't pay stress.
But also you're talking me through talking someone through.
I think the way that we're doing this one, correct me if I'm wrong, David, it's much more like both of our words at the same time. We're doing
it's
something.
Both of your words at the same time. The sort of like rules as written for that ability is you talk through somebody who is doing
the thing.
Something,
I guess that's true.
Right. Yeah, so it would really be more talking to Olly, like coaching their coaching.
Like
I'll pay the stress if you think it doesn't count.
Yeah, I don't know what. I'll accept group input on this. What does everybody think? Because I'm kind
not counting for stress. This is also
like,
a roll.
Because I don't know. Yeah, I feel like it applies.
This is also a PvP roll.
True.
But I think it's going to be a lot looser.
Yeah. Okay. We'll keep it loose. We'll count it, but
okay.
Just keep in mind what the thing is like as properly written under normal circumstances. Okay. Cool. So
well, that's probably for the best. That's a 6 and a 1.
What are we looking at? Okay. Great.
Cool.
Full spread.
Technically a 6 and a fuck.
So I think I think what this means is you don't cool off like 100%, but you come down enough to realize that something is off. Like what Olly said, you do actually, you hear that and you internalize it, and you realize, wow, wait a second, I am hyped in a way that does not track with what's actually going on here. You're still hyped, but you have some self-awareness of it now, I think. So the question is, are y'all pressing onward, or are you taking a beat to pop into the break room and see if you can, take a quick breather?
I think we should at least, like, Jacky would want to scrounge up some painkillers for Ed's sake.
Yeah.
At the very least.
Some break stuff, yeah.
And hey, those could very well be in the vending machines in the break room.
Oh boy.
It's entirely possible.
Oh, good. Yep.
Still stitches in there too, I'm certain.
Yeah. Okay.
Didn't we basically decide that there's weird fucked up things in the vending machines?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Literally, what I'm going to say is almost anything that could fit inside of a vending machine and get dispensed by a vending machine, there is a possibility that it is in one of those vending machines.
Oh, I love that for us.
Finding it is not going to be easy, but there is a possibility. So, yeah, you feel, Olly, you get the sense that you have, at least for this particular small moment, calmed a touch. what's your next move? The crew.
Go get some painkillers.
Yeah.
I think was the idea.
Yeah. Can I tend to my wounds? I gotta keep it open.
Yeah. Okay. So the four of you duck back into the break room. There is one man in a green polo shirt sitting in the corner, who sees DotDotDot come back in, says, "Oh yeah, Adam, you're back. Hey, how you doing, buddy? You were a little hyped up there. Oh my goodness, my goodness gracious, is that Ed?
Ew,
is that Edward?
How's it going? Oh
is that
my!
Edward Shannon?
It sure is. Well, it's Claude. First name's Claude.
Oh, right.
It's okay. Just call me Ed. Look, it's so good to see you. Bill, how's how's the cat? How's your cat?
Oh, she's doing great. She's still a real firecracker. Gets into everything. Gotta chase her all over the place, climbing every day and night. Oh, you don't even know. You don't even know. Well, you do know because I've shown you all those videos. Actually, I have a bunch of new ones since the last time I saw you. And he pulls out his phone and he starts scrolling through. I thought you'd quit. I thought you'd just straight up. We just stopped seeing you. You just stopped coming in, don't you know?
Yes. I'm so sorry about that. Yeah, I actually, a family member died, and I took a lot of time off to find myself.
Ed, I'm so sorry to hear that. I'm so sorry to hear that.
It's okay. I'm doing better.
Hey,
better.
Listen, you ever need anything from me? You ever need anything from Bill? You just, they call me, they instituted this whole thing since you've been away. They call me Percentile now, on account of, and he has his, accountant's calculator, and he picks it up and wiggles it, at you, on account of all this nonsense.
There was actually one thing, I actually ran into Full Stop, and she was saying that, she had been, there had been a glitch in the system earlier in the day, and she'd been accidentally terminated. I was just wondering, if you could just fix that.
Oh, well, that's really strange. That's very strange. Well, I can go talk to HR. I can see if those folks know anything.
Yeah, it was a puzzle gone wrong.
Oh, okay. I see now. Yeah. That's gonna happen. That's gonna happen to you. You know what we say around here, if it ain't one puzzle, it's two. And if it ain't two puzzles, you're probably dead.
Oh, you just so funny. Yeah, actually, if you actually want to just run up to HR right now, I'll keep an eye here for you, and I'll just cover for you real fast.
I want to make you roll for the no.
Oh. I'll roll. I'm too sway.
Yeah. Would you like to roll? I don't want to make you roll for this because I don't see that there is a particular chance of failure.
Okay, yeah. I don't want Bill to not like me. I love him.
Okay.
Nobody can hurt this man.
Yeah,
he's getting out of here alive. I don't care about us anymore.
Bill takes a look at his watch, says, "Oh well, it's about time for my break to be over anyway, so I'll head on up to HR and see if they know anything about Full Stop. Hey Ed, it's real good to see you." And
really
he kind of claps you on the shoulder as he walks past, and Adam he points over at you And hey, kid, just, take a breather now and again, don't you know? Like,
I'm trying.
Yeah. You look stressed. You've been promoted to a big position, and I know there's a lot of stress on you, but just take a moment, breathe it all in, get something from the vending machines. You'll be right as rain. And he heads out, munching his incomprehensible granola bar.
Cool.
So, y'all have a second to rest and recuperate here in the break room, which I think is a good spot to leave it for this one. So we will leave the four of you standing around in the empty break room as the door shuts, and you are well and truly in the belly of Riddler's base now.
Woohoo!
Yeah.
Thanks for joining us on ManaPot Studios for Streets of Gotham. Streets of Gotham runs Mondays at 8 p.m. Eastern. You can watch past games on youtube.com/ManaPot Studios. Let's get our players' sign-offs and shout-outs.
My name is Andre. You can find me at Andre Rivera Art on Twitter and Instagram, and at my website, andrerivera.art, which has my professional illustration portfolio, as well as all the actual plays that I'm in, including The Adamus, Tragedy, The Illusion, Unicorn Hunt, Redline, Power Rangers, and Streets of Gotham. Also want to shout out my itch, itch.io/andreriveraart, where you can get some games. I have some games that I've just made by myself, as well as many collaborations with my dear wonderful Super Dylan, including at the time of recording our newest collaborative game, American Werewolf Biker Club, which is very fun. You should check it out.
I have been Hopper. Regrettably, I will continue to be Hopper. If you are a masochist and is interested in seeking out more of me, you can find me here on this network very often on Flights of Fandom every Tuesday, and on The Hole in the World, our award-winning Invisible Sun actual play. In addition to that, I can be found on the interwebs under the Legend Tree, including on Twitch, where it's done with underscores, so you can come watch the deranged shit that I do put out there. But it's good deranged shit.
I have been Marcy. If I shall continue to be here in future, only time will tell. But in the meantime, I feel pretty confident you can still find me here on ManaPot Studios pretty much every Tuesday, as Hopper said, doing Flights of Fandom. We've got a whole bunch of those episodes coming up for you, so you're going to want to keep your eyes right here on this channel each week. Yes, I too am in The Hole in the World, which is every Sunday. As I've said before, I'm a writer and an editor. You can find me almost anywhere online under the username Experimental Madness, and if you can't find me there, well, you can find me under my secondary, lesser-known name, Marcifal.
Mattie here. You can find me on social media as Cellartator and on my website, mattiecourtney.com. I'd love to plug my friends down at the Laughing Dragon Inn. They're another really great group of TTRPG streamers, so definitely go check their stuff out. I believe they have Twitch, YouTube, and also a cool website with all their characters and campaigns and stuff.
And I've been David. You can find me on social media at DBrunel-Brutman and on ManaPot's Flights of Fandom. You can also find tabletop RPGs I've designed at dbb-8.itch.io, including In the Dark, the Blades in the Dark hack that we play right here on Streets of Gotham. And with that, we'll see you next time.